Hello, everybody. Happy Monday, and welcome to another edition of my Make It Monday, where each Monday I share with you a few projects that I've been working on in hopes that it would inspire you to do something creative this week. Anyway, so today's episode, I will be sharing some projects, cards that I have created with this hand-penned petals suite. The reason I just recently purchased this set, the stamp set and the dies, surprisingly, although I have been playing or using the corresponding designer series paper since the get-go. I love this particular set of paper and I've been using it, and that's a testament of how great this DSP is. It's how well it coordinates with other sets, and it's a great way to make fresh the older stamp sets that you might have or the greetings that you have. Hi, Fran. Yes, you made it on time. Thank you for joining me. Anyway, so for the longest time, I have not purchased this, and I was hemming and hawing because I wasn't sure if I really needed another floral set. But alas, the last chance product list came out, and I noticed that even though this is going to be in the new catalog, but the bundled price will not be in effect. So for those of you who are not familiar with it, when it's a bundled price, you save 10%. So I couldn't resist any longer, so I purchased this before the bundle price goes away. So if you have any sets, so basically let me back up. So the last chance product list is out, and if you don't have it already, let me know and I'd be happy to send you a copy. So not only does this tell you all the sets that are retiring and won't be coming into the new catalog, but it also will tell you which bundles are going to be separated, and so you won't be able to enjoy the 10% discount. So that's why I got this one. So let's get started with today's projects, and hope you will agree that I made a good decision in getting this. Okay, so let's get started. So as I said, one of the main reasons I enjoy this set is because of the design. Every single piece of designer series paper, the pattern, has been hand-drawn by one of the concept artists in Stampin' Up. It's beautiful, isn't it? I love how it's like watercolored look. So anyway, so one of the great things about this set is the ability to just use the designer series paper to create this card effortlessly, and all you need to do is just add the greeting, which is what I did here. So these are basically all the B side of the papers, and this is one of the papers that I chose to do this. The dies come with a nice border, so that's a big plus. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining me today. I think you need to pick up your order. Anyway, it's available for you whenever you're ready to pick up your order. Anyway, so this is one of the go-to kind of cards I do, is using the DSP to create a card and just add a greeting. Okay, so that's the first card I wanted to show you. And then, of course, here's another card that I did this weekend, and I don't know if you were able to catch the fundraiser that Stampin' Up's CEO Sarah did, and during that session, she did a lot of cards during the process, right? During the fundraising. And this is one of the cards that I sort of kind of cased her idea. The act of tearing paper is a technique that I should be doing more, because I forget what a nice texture it creates for the card. Okay, and so this is one of the cards. If you look at the her post, you'll see which card that I kind of cased with the torn paper. And just to kind of let you know, when you're tearing paper, let me grab a scratch piece of paper. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So here's a scratch piece of paper, and to make sure you have the white edges, what you want to do is you want to make sure you're tearing this way, okay? So let me show you. So you just gently tear, And that's how you get the white edge. Okay? So it gives it a really nice textured look to your work. And of course, not only do I love the DSPs of this series, the die cuts are beautiful too. So for the die cuts, for this particular card, if you notice, it's thick. It's 3 layers thick. I like to do that because, again, it's another way of adding dimension to your card. So this is one of the things I did. And these type of a die cut is best used with your adhesive sheets. That way you're not worried about gluing. You want to make sure you're glued completely around the edges. So by doing it on an adhesive sheet, that would be the best. So anyway, so this is one way you can cut the die cuts. And see. And of course, instead of doing the die cuts like this, you can also die cut with the, let me see, I think I've lost one of my designs here. Oh, you can also die cut using designer series paper. So these are the bolder images, which is perfect for this particular technique of using the DSP. So this one, you won't need to color it or anything, and it already has all the different colors for you. So this particular one, I die cut out of the Waves of Ocean designer series paper, okay? So you can die cut with the regular colored cardstock. You can die cut using DSP, and another way you can die cut is to color it. What I love to do, especially with large, bold images like this, is I would cut out a whole bunch of them, and especially with the shimmery white. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this is the shimmery white paper, which is perfect for watercoloring. And let me show you what I do with this, okay? So this is polished pink. And how I do watercolor is I'll just use my ink block, and this is my palette, okay? We leave it here. And here's my watercolor brush. And I'm just going to wash it over it. See how simple this is? Gives it a really organic, natural, handmade look to it, okay? Let me grab that, okay? So see? And then you can go ahead and add a darker shading to it if you like. Right? Okay. And let's do a green. So what I need to do is, let me wipe this off. Clean it and close this. So let me get the green, my palette, and the green. So the first dab is the darkest, so that's how you decide where you want to ink it first, right? So see how simple it is? This is definitely a task you can do while you're watching your Hallmark channel, right? Mindless task. Let me wipe this clean again. That wasn't too hard, was it? So let me put that away. So let me show you how they look. Okay, hi Nancy. And what I always like to do, this is my favorite stamp set, and this is from the Color and Contour, is these, I call them fake ink splatters. So what I like to do after I have watercolored my images on these die cuts is I like to just go ahead and give it an even more organic look. Oops, no, wrong color. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't, excuse me. It's a good thing I didn't go dab on that right away with that purple. do it with the green here. And there you have it. Very quick and easy way to give texture and a bit of whimsy, natural look to your watercolored image. Okay? And what do I do with this? Well, let me show you the cards that I made. And again, this particular card was also a case from this last Saturday. Well, our Saturday, but I think in the States it was Friday, which is April 1st. That was the fundraiser. So the card that I cased from Sarah is this one here. Okay, whoops, let me make sure. So if you check out her post, you'll see which particular card I'm casing of this one. So basically this one, I just die cut a whole bunch of these flowers, and I just glue them onto the card, and then I just added a greeting. Okay? Quick and easy, honestly, very quick and easy, because you would just die cut a whole bunch of these and just do a color wash on them. See, all of them are different. No two are alike. Okay? So that's that card. And of course, you can also die cut the line art as well and watercolor it like that. Okay, whoops. There you go. So it goes by really fast, and the best technique is, the best paper to use is either the watercolor paper or the shimmer white, because it really absorbs the water and doesn't make it pill. Okay. All right, so let me see. And then another card that I made with this. So not only can you do that but there's also some nice line art. Okay, with the line art, this is where you can color to your heart's content, whether you're using watercolor or blends. It's great for therapy, right? Just soothing, coloring these things. So let me go ahead and show you how simple it is to do that. So here's one again. I went ahead and stamped it on Stays On. And this is confetti, the shimmer white. Oh, can you see the color? I wish my camera was good enough. But anyway, so it's a shimmer white. And again, what you need to do then is, let's see, so I'm starting with this Blushing Bride. This is, okay, and I'll color it. See how easy it is? I tell you, watercolor is the easiest medium to me because it's very forgiving. You can color outside the line, right? Okay, I'm gonna need more ink here. Okay. Okay, and then later on what you can do is you can intensify the color by not having so much water and going over the shading if you like. I just want to make sure I'm on camera, yeah. Because sometimes it's so easy to go off camera when you're happily stamping here. There. So let me clean this up. And then I'll use the green. It's a great extension of your ink pads, yeah? So you just, oh, this is so much fun, right? That's the beauty of watercolor. And then you just go back again for darker tips. And there you go. Not hard at all. And so another thing I like about having these line art is it makes a really quick background. So for this one, I went ahead and stamped that same image, but with Versamark all over this. So it becomes your own designer series paper. And I like the tone on tone because it kind of looks like a brocade, jacquard kind of a look. And so for this particular one, then I'll just go ahead and put it on here. But say, you know, this kit is especially nice because it's kind of like a two-step stamp set as well. So if you don't have time to watercolor, you can also, there's also these little shadowy images that will allow you to mimic watercolor, okay? See? So this particular one compared to this one is watercolored, okay? And this one is using these, okay? So have it your way. It's up to you how you want to color this, and that's why this is such a great kit, great set, excuse me, to have, because you can, there's so many ways you can play with this. So for this particular one, I am going to go ahead and mount this with my Stampin' seal, and I'm going to go like this. And then here's my stamp like this, and I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensions to pop it up. And here we go. Quick and easy card, right? So that's one card. So we've done 3 cards right now. We're still going. And so another example of using these ink blobs for the image is this card here. Okay. This is from the Sweet, what's it called? Let me grab the die so I have the right name. Stitch So Sweetly, yes. This is going away. And so if you are debating whether to get this, well, debate no more. It's going to be gone. So grab it while you can. And this is this image here, plus this one here, okay? Again, another effortlessly simple card to make. This is one of these. This is during our spring catalog. This, I love this embossing folder, okay? It's got stripes and splatters. And in case you're wondering, you see this doesn't cover the whole thing. Well, what you do is just separate it into 2 parts, and then you'll be able to cover the whole piece. Okay? This is a sneak peek of a new set from the new catalog. This is a bottle, and I don't know, you see the shiny to it? That's my go-to effect for shiny objects, is I'm using packaging tape. So what I do is I ink this up, and then I cover it with tape, and then I cut it out. So it gives it a really realistic look to a bottle there, right? Okay, so, yep. So this again, no hassle stamping, watercolor achieved by having the right stamp, okay? And then the last card I wanted to share with you, this I created to do a challenge online. And the challenge, I really enjoyed this card because A, it's using the format that I've been growing fond of, is this size of a mat. Instead of making it look insignificant, I think by having a smaller footprint, it kind of focuses your attention onto there. The mat kind of draws it in there. But anyway, so this is using black and white and then a pop of color on this edge. Okay, so this was following a template online that I joined in the challenge. This one is totally fussy cut from the Designer Series paper. Okay. And so there you have it. All these different ways to create with this particular suite. It's just so much fun, and I hope that you don't miss out on getting this particular set while it's still the 10% off bundle. Okay? So, yeah, here's a little bookmark that I did. So anyway, so this is today's session. It's kind of a quick and easy way of showing you the cards that you can make from this particular set. So this is the hand pen petals, okay? And the bundle right now is 10% off, but after May 1st, then they will no longer be 10% off, okay? So what's your favorite way of coloring? Do you like having the insides provided? So this is like a two-step stamping. Or do you like the satisfaction of just watercoloring? Let me know in the comments below. And okay, so thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope to see you next Monday. Bye-bye.